Hey, this is Mike McFarlane, the voice of Master Roshi, and you're watching Manaboo! I mean Manabeast!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. It is Jetta with Manabeast doing a little bit of a Vanguard update, which I know is a day late, but we're at Worlds and doing Dragon Ball Z stuff, so you know, like when you're doing serious man-baby Dragon Ball Z stuff, you know, you don't always have time to put out videos when you'd like. But I wanted to do a kind of a Vanguard update video because, well, there hasn't been all that much Vanguard content on the channel, and I want to explain just a little bit about where I've been in the scene. So about, I'd say maybe 8 months ago, 6 months ago, I was taking a break from the game, as it were. I enjoyed the game greatly, I played it for a long time, but I wasn't really interested in a lot of the decks they had to offer, and I had just gotten bored. I mean, that's really what it came to, is I got bored. And beyond that, in I think it was probably another 2 to 3 months, I knew they were going to be releasing the Academy of Divas, which is the new expansion for Bermuda Triangles, which was kind of my clan for a while, or not kind of my clan, it is my clan. But when I played the decks, nothing really new came out, so I wasn't interested. So I thought, you know, I'm just going to wait till Academy of Divas not Divas, Academy of Divas, Academy of Divas came out, and then, you know, build the new decks they have. So once they came out, I bought a bunch of booster boxes and edited my Prism decks. I edited my Duo decks. I then created the new deck, the Harmony, and it was enjoyable. However, I suffered from, even greater it seems, from the same problem I had with the game when I left, which is a core mechanic, which is the triggers. For those of you who don't know what the whole trigger mechanic is, essentially when you attack with your main monster, there's one main monster on the field, and when that main middle monster attacks, you are able to look at the top 1, 2, or 3 cards, depending on certain situations and what they call a grade you're on, and you're able to check for triggers which change what damage is done and different in-game elements. Essentially, they are like instant spells or instant changes to the game that affect it greatly. One of these is called a critical trigger, and I'm telling you, with the new stride mechanic and getting 3 drive checks, I mean, just getting double crit in that game is stupid easy all the time. And I get that it's a mechanic of the game, so I'm not hating the game. I don't think it's a bad game, but a mechanic within the game that I've been used to for a while, I no longer like, in line with a lot of other changes that have been made. So I got to a point where I would play games and I would trigger sack people. You know, I would go against games with somebody and they'd be at 2 damage, and I would just be like, okay, you know, I'm just gonna crit, and I would win my game. And so for me, like that, it just wasn't fun anymore. And so, I mean, I enjoyed it and I liked it, but there came a point where I was like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. So I still have my decks, I still have my Bermuda Triangle stuff, I still play it. I'm just not as active as I am with Hearthstone and with games like Dragon Ball Z. So I've kind of taken a break. I do still get involved with the community. There will still be deck profiles, but I kind of wanted to address the situation and why I've been away for a while. I am hoping to, at some point, get back into it a little more casually, but to be honest, it just hasn't been a big priority. Like I said, the whole trigger thing has soured me to the game, and I hate being sacked, and I hate sacking other people. It's just an odd mechanic of, you know, in Magic, imagine if you had a mechanic where you had a monster that would do X amount of damage, and your opponent could decide to declare blocks, and if they didn't, you could look at the top 3 cards of your deck, and it would totally affect and change how much damage was done to you. Again, like I said, lately I'm just not a fan of the mechanic, but we will be having more Vanguard content. But I want to give you guys an update to tell you where I'm personally at with Vanguard and why I have not been really as into it lately. But as always, post your comments, thoughts, share this video, and subscribe for more goodness in card gaming, and we'll see y'all next time.
pay off everything you got. Get crazy way. Get crazy way. That's the life and that's the right.